All right, y'all, we're gonna make a loaded potato casserole. We got 6 potatoes that I diced and peeled and boiled for about 10 minutes. That's where we're gonna start, and we're gonna put in a stick of butter, softened up. And we're gonna do 1 cup of sour cream, which is about half, well, really exactly half this container. There we go. We're going to do 4 ounces of cream cheese. Look at all that just white creaminess going on in there. And more to come. We're going to do half a cup of whole milk. We're going to do some cooked bacon. It's already cooked. And I cut it up into pieces. Not all of it. We're going to save a little bit for a part towards the end. We're going to do a heaping teaspoon of minced garlic. And we got some shredded Colby Jack. We're going to put about a cup and a half worth of cheese. We're not going to use all this cheese. We're going to save some also for towards the end of the recipe. There we go. Finally, we're going to throw some salt and pepper on this baby. And let's give it a nice mix. You want to just gently stir it all together. You don't have to like mash up the potatoes. You just want to kind of gently stir it. I mean, if they get a little mashed up, that's fine. That's good. It just doesn't have to be, you know, like mashed potatoes. You know what I'm saying? All right, we got that pretty good and stirred up in there. So we're going to take our 13 by 9 dish here and just dump these babies in there. Ooh, wow. Ooh. Thicky thick. All right. Now that we got that in there, that in there, we're gonna smooth it over the top. Got that pretty good and smooth over the top there. So we're gonna take that remaining cheese that we had left over, sprinkle it over the top here. Just try to evenly distribute it. I did Colby Jack. Some people might want to do some sharp cheddar. Whatever cheese you prefer, honestly, that's what you can do. All right, so we got the cheese on there, and then we're going to take that remaining bacon that we had also left, put that on the top. That way it can look real pretty when you bring it to the family reunion. Y'all know we eat with our eyes, right? All right, y'all. So we got the oven preheated to 375. We're going to put it in there for about 25 minutes. And we'll come back and check on it. All right, y'all. Let's check out this loaded potato casserole. Oh, that smells good. I smell that bacon too. It's like my favorite smell in the world. I can tell this sheet pan is about to flip. Hopefully it doesn't do it on screen. We'll see. Yeah, get a nice look at that. I think it's time to try this baby. You don't necessarily need a spatula for this because it's a potato casserole, but that's what I'm gonna use. I can already tell this is gonna be like the perfect side dish. Looks so like perfect and creamy. Oh yeah. All right, let's give it a try. Okay, y'all. This is like the perfect side dish. you got a family get together, you got a family reunion, trying to party, you know, you just want to go heavy side dishes at the Super Bowl, whatever you want to make it for. This is some good stuff. Y'all got to try it for real. All right, y'all, we're going to make the Cracker Barrel hash brown casserole. Start with some shredded potatoes, also known as hash browns. Throw them in there. It's about 32 ounces of shredded hash browns in there. And then we got a chopped up onion. If you got a small onion, chop up the whole thing. If you got a big one, chop up about half of it and throw it on in there. And we got 1 stick of melted butter that we're going to drizzle up over there. Or if you want the measurement, that's half a cup of melted butter for you type A personalities out there. All right, then we're going to have 16 ounces of sour cream. Just plop that in there. If it doesn't come out, get your spatula here and just scrape it. Come on, baby. There we go. Got the last little bit out. So we got our sour cream in there. Next, we want to take a can of cream of chicken soup. Come on. Nice plop there. Scrape that baby too. We don't like wasting around here. And then finally, got some cheese that I shredded up. None of that bagged stuff up in here. We shredded ourselves. Put that in there. Save about half a cup's worth for the end part. And then we're gonna put just a little bit of black pepper, kind of to your taste, whatever you're feeling. We want to mix all that up together. Get that good mix. Make sure it's distributed well throughout. Okay, now that we have that nice and mixed, we're going to put it here in our 13x9 greased baking dish. Get it all in there. Ooh, buddy. What y'all thinking about this one? Also, what's your go-to order at Cracker Barrel? Mine's the Grandpa's Country Fried Breakfast, personally. And then finally, take that little bit of cheese that we had left over, sprinkle it over the top. Get it nice and evenly distributed. Cheese inside and out. There. All right, y'all. So we got the oven preheated to 350. We're gonna put it in there for 45 to 55 minutes. And we'll come back and check on it, see what we're working with. All right, let's check out this hash brown casserole. Ooh, baby, that thing is bubbling. Wow. Wow, it really does remind me of the Cracker Barrel hash brown casserole. Man. Yeah, get a nice view of that. Woo! All right, y'all, I'm gonna let this stop bubbling in a minute and we're gonna try this thing. All right, let's try this, baby. Man, this looks good. Ooh, get a look at that. Bubbly goodness. Straight out of Cracker Barrel, y'all. Okay. Oh, I don't want to burn my mouth. It's hotter than I thought it was still. Whoa. I might even say this is better than the Cracker Barrel one. I can't believe I'm saying that because I've loved that since I was a kid, but I'm not lying, y'all. This is good stuff. You gotta try it. All right, you guys, let's check out this simple potato recipe. We put in 3 potatoes that we cut up and we boiled. So these are boiled potatoes. You want to make sure that they are boiled. Next, we're going to put 3 eggs in there. 1, 2, and 3. 3 eggs. We're going to mash all that together. We want to mash it up really well. Very thoroughly mashed. All right, once you've mashed it up somewhat, you're going to add a cup of grated cheese, whatever kind of cheese you want. I did Monterey Jack. I shredded it myself. And we keep on mashing it. Now that we got it mashed up pretty good, we want to give it a nice stir. Make sure everything is mixed up together in there. All right, now that we got it nice and mixed up, we're going to take our spoon, form a little ball on top. We're going to take it over here to our frying pan. All right, so we're going to put it here in our frying pan. Flatten the top a little bit. A lot of it. Now we're just going to let them fry for a few minutes and flip them. So we got them nice and frying up. So let's try and flip this baby. I think you got to get it right in the center so it doesn't come apart. And then give it a quick flip. Boom.
Ooh.
I probably could have let that sit a little longer, so I'm going to let these other ones sit a little bit longer. This guy one flip. We are almost there. All right, y'all, I think it's time to serve this baby up. Be real careful. Got our potato dumplings here. Wow, look at that.
Yum.
Look at that. I think I can try this hot. What do you think?
I think you might need to blow on it, but I bet it will be delicious.
Okay, let's try.
Ooh.
It's like a cheesy hash brown. That is super good. The right amount of crunch too. I personally would probably put a little more salt in there. The recipe I was given didn't have any salt. It's good as is. You're trying to watch your sodium, but I wouldn't mind a little salt on it. But other than that, y'all gotta try this for real. All right, y'all, we're gonna make some hillbilly hash brown casserole. I'm gonna start with 32 ounces of shredded hash browns, and then we're gonna dump 2 pounds of ground beef up in there. If I can get it out of this finicky bowl here. You wanna drain the meat as best you can, but a little grease never hurt nobody. All right, so we got our 2 pounds of ground beef in there. Moving right along, we got about half a diced yellow onion. It's gonna go in here. Okay. And then we're gonna take 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup and just dump it in there. If I can get them out of here. The laws of physics are fighting against me. Here we go. Get that out of there. And we want to scrape them out. Just like they taught me in the Appalachians. Nice and thorough. We don't like wasting. All right. Now, once you have all that, give it a good mix. Okay, before you have it fully mixed, we're going to put a little bit of garlic salt, I already seasoned the meat, but I want to put a little extra seasoning into the full mixture here. And we're gonna throw a little pepper in there. We're gonna mix it a little bit more before we add one final ingredient. All right, once you mix that up a little bit, we're gonna add half of this cheese. So it's about a cup of shredded cheddar cheese. I grated it myself. This ain't from the bag, no cardboard. Get that nice and mixed in there. And once we have the cheese mixed in there a little bit, one final little step. 1 cup of milk. Need to get a little creamy. It's feeling a little dry. There we go, now we're talking. All right, we got that nice and mixed up. So we're gonna take our 13 by 9 baking dish and we're gonna throw the mixture in there. Get it all out. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and smooth this so it's nice and even. I cannot wait to have some of this. We have that nice and evenly spread on there. We got the oven preheated to 350. We're gonna throw it in there for 45 minutes to an hour. So we wanna check in about 45 minutes to an hour. Should be about ready. We got one more step though. All right, y'all, let's check out this hillbilly hash brown casserole. Ooh, baby. Man, oh man. All right, y'all, before it's done, we got one final step we gotta do. We're gonna take that cheese that we had left over, put it over the top. You never have too much cheese, right? Just go ahead and get the rest of it over the top there. So we're gonna put it in there for 5 more minutes, get it nice and melted, and we'll come back and be ready to try. Ooh, you smell that, Rain? Mm-hmm. That smells good. Yeah, get a nice look at that. All right, y'all, this is one I think I gotta serve up while it's hot. So I'm gonna go right here. Look at that. Steaming, baby. Rain's hungry, y'all. All right, let's give this thing a try. I like trying it hot like my buddy Charles. Shout out Charles, Parks, and Kim. Miss you guys. What I think, Ray. Man, y'all. That makes me want to load up the truck and move to Beverly Hills. If you know what I mean. Y'all gotta try it.